This is a video on using integration by parts. Our goal is to integrate 8x times the cosine of 2x dx. And we're going to use the method of integration by parts. So integration by parts states that if we have an integral of a u times a dv, then that's equal to u times v minus the integral of v times du. And when we have a polynomial times a trig function, we'll use integration by parts. So first we identify u and dv. And u will be the polynomial because polynomials get simpler when we take a derivative. And we'll let dv be the trig function because trig functions don't get more difficult when we integrate. So let's take a derivative of u, and we get du is equal to 8 times dx. Now we have to integrate the cosine of 2x dx to get v. And I use u substitution. U is 2x, du is 2 dx, so 1/2 du is dx. So we end up with a 1/2 the integral of the cosine of u du, which is 1/2 the sine of u. I don't need the plus c when I do integration by parts for this section of it. So I get v equals 1/2 the sine of u was 2x dx. Now I substitute into our integration by parts formula. We have our u, which is 8x. Here's our v. And then we go minus the integral of, here's our v times du. So let's simplify this, and we need to integrate. So 8 times 1/2 is 4. And to integrate 1/2 sine 2x times 8 dx, I let u equal 2x. Du equals 2 dx. So 1/2 du equals dx. And now 1/2 times 1/2 times 8 is 2. So I'm left with 2 times the integral of the sine of u du. So the integral of the sine of u is, of course, negative the cosine of u, so this minus sign switches to plus. And now I need the plus c. And finally, I put the u back in. U was 2x. And I get 4x times the sine of 2x plus 2 times the cosine of 2x plus c. And I'm done with the problem.